read me? Does anyone there? This is SITE-42. This is Dr. Sherman, level 2 researcher. We are under a raid. There's containment breaches in every sector. Oh God, is this thing on? Somebody. Wait. I've got to come here. I've got to, no, turn back on. Damn it. Please. Back up. Okay, wait. Digitizing our signal. Reticulating our splines, okay. All right, wait, the system's booting up. No, yes, no. No, not that. I need the back channel. It's gotta go through there. And chat, there you are. Okay, hi, chat. How are you today? Jesus Christ. Okay, all right. Wait. Desk is in the back channels. All right. Ooh, desk is slightly redacted on their abilities in speech. Desk, are you in the chat? Are you able to talk right now? All right, well, while I'm waiting to hear from Desk, oh no. All right, Desk, you try to break through that. In the meantime, hello, chat, Containment Hazard Assessment Team. This is level 2 researcher, Dr. Sherman, level 2? 2. Oh, wait a minute. No. Ooh. Sparkling water. Who does that? Oh. All right. Wait. Who do I have with me here? Kitus Game. You're the first chatter. Congratulations. Kitus Game, AA Blackwood, Junior Researcher Sally, Mr. Scum, Lils, Frogman, Haunted Researcher, Ann and Friends, Zombie Cat. I see Dr. Dyshern. I see Amber. I see Dark Duality, Edward. Okay. I see Atlas. I see... No, that's still there. I see Epic GU. I see Junior Researcher America. All of you. Aoki as well. Thank you for being here so early, and thank you for being members. And anyone else. Dr. Singer, Giselle, D's Nuts. Haha. Very funny. Good to see you in the chat. All right. Look. Here's the situation. I am locked in the Audiophonics lab. It is sealed. They're not going to get in here. But Site Director Steve has vanished. Site Director Steve? What the fuck, Steve? Site Director Steve is completely gone. We don't know where he is. What I do know is that just about 30 minutes ago, we were raided by a team from the Chaos Insurgency. They came in every exit, every entrance. They swarmed us. Things are breaking out everywhere. Security is scrambling. We need teams sent... No, my... Shit. I can't get through to the security request team. I can't get... Okay, but I've got you guys. Can you guys deploy me any mobile task forces? Any security sites? Ninetail Fox, Samsara, whoever we've got at this point. Haunted Researcher, thank you for your first donation to today's stream as well as being a member. Once this is all blown over, We can have ourselves a pint at the commissary if we get it back. Won't that be a slice of fried gold? All right, but... All right, we can deploy all these teams, but we need to do something now. People are dying out there. Haunted Researcher, thank you for donating again. Spirits, well, I guess anything will do at this point, but they still need to get here, and we need to stop these people now. I don't know what they're looking for, but we can't let them have it. All right. All right. I'm checking the database now. No, stop it! Freaking system glitches. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The site transfer systems are online. Chat, in case you're not familiar with SITE-42 specifically, we are a transfer site. We are records and archives on one half of the division. Obviously, we're a containment site. Everything's a containment site. But we are also a transfer site. We are built on Away, capital W, Away. And so it allows us to use, essentially we're thinking with portals here. We can transfer things to our site before sending them to another site. Kind of like a not a middle manager, a middleman. It's like extra syllables, come on. So, listen, it's gonna take teams time to get here. But I can bring SCPs to SITE-42. The question is, what's going to help? We don't want anything that's going to kill our own people, but we've got to stop them. Levi, bro, I'm hearing a lot of weird stuff, but I'm hiding an event. If you're stuck in event, it's probably best to stay in event. It's nasty out there. Oh no, my chat's glitching. That's not a good thing. All right. Mr. Salty, thank you for your first donation to today's stream. Grab yourself a churro or something at the commissary later if we get it back. Are you hurt? Dial, I am fine. A little winded. I don't remember injuring my ankle, but it's throbbing. Ow. And I used to... I can run a 10-minute mile all day long. Why am I winded? Okay. Anna, thank you. Mr. Salty, sorry, I didn't read your message. Have no fear, the UIU is here. I mean, any port in a storm, if the unusual incidents unit can help us out, that sounds... How did the federal government get here so quickly? How do they even know where we are? No time to ask questions. Anna, thank you for your first donation to today's stream as well as being a member. Make sure to grab yourself something at the commissary if it still exists. I'm a mobile task force captain. I'm on it. Just give me a bit. Listen. First things first. Jesus. H. Christ. Arctic Monkey, what's the situation, Doc? Thank you for your member message. I will tell you in just a second. Let me get this last donation. Pastry Puff, thank you for your first donation to today's stream. Get yourself pastries at the commissary if you want them. I don't know if there's a commissary left. I may not have any assistance with task force, but I can send a friendly to me Sarkic accomplice. This may or may not be a surviving day fight. That sounds like a lot. But again, any port in a storm, as long as they're not going to kill our people. Desk has not broken his redaction yet. Hell. Daddy Pudding, thank you for your first donation to today's stream, as well as being a member. Get yourself a, I don't know, some tuna fish in the commissary, if you can find the commissary. All right. Mr. Salty, thank you for donating again. My UIU squads are in SITE-42 to evac you. Well, I'm not getting out anytime soon. I sealed the panic room. They're not getting to me, but I'm gonna be here for a minute. Dear Kaiser, thank you for your 2-month member message to the Mobile Task Force Captain. Are you on site? Can you help with this? Dr. Sherman, they are GRU Division P agents near the entrance zone. Are they here to help or are they with the CI? The GRU has never been big fans of us. Oh, son of a... All right, listen. I need a password to activate the anomaly transfer system. I need a password because as a level 2 researcher, I do not have the classification level to unlock this. There's got to be something. There's got to be some way in here. Send Reggie, send Reggie, send Reggie. I need more information. I don't know Reggie. Okay, all right, if we need a password, if it's Site Director Steve's password, does Site Director Steve have any favorite SCPs? Maybe it's a combination of digits. Maybe it's letters and digits. Maybe Site Director Steve has some favorite SCPs and use that as the password? Wait a minute. You're giving me a list of numbers here. A list of classifications. I see this, Junior Researcher Sally. I copied. Pasted. So, you're saying Site Director Steve's favorite SCPs are Spooky-J, 008-J, 3043, 3999, 5031, 5175, 5320, 8980. Okay. We're in. How did you know that? How did you know Site Director Steve's favorite SCPs? Oh my god, spelling. Ah! Who drinks that? They're not Steve's, they're yours? Those are your favorite SCP? I don't even know half of those. Ah! Okay. Listen. What? One thing at a time. Okay. I have access to the anomaly transfer system. The ATS is online. Now, I guess the first thing we need is anomalous weapons. We need something to give security forces to give them an edge. What kind of anomalous weapons do we have in what facilities? While you guys are coming up with anomalous weapons, Rebel Command, Desk of Alto Clef. Desk, thank you for donating, and apparently that breaks your redaction, at least for now. Attention, SITE-42 and Containment Hazard Assessment Team. Clef's login is Alpha Sierra Sierra Hotel Oscar Lima Echo. Bring me glory. That's Clef's login? Wait a minute. Give me a second while you guys are thinking of anomalous weapons. If I go to... Alright, I'm probably going to be court-martialed for this. Login. Clef. And you said it was Alpha Sierra Sierra Hotel Oscar Lima Echo? Oh gosh. We've got... Alright, well system here. Can I ping Alto Clef from here? Attention, Alto Clef. SITE-42 under raid by Chaos Insurgency with possible GRU Division P assistance. Please report ASAP. Okay. Maybe that's help on the way. Binge Atypical, thank you for your first donation to today's stream. Grab something from medical because I think something's got your leg. Just get out of there. Haunted Researcher, thanks for donating again. I'm going to have to pull some Ghost Rider BS to get through them. Whatever you got to do to survive at this point, man. Whatever you got to do to survive. Edward, thank you for your first donation as well as being a member. Grab something from the vending machine, I guess. Humor me, Doc. What year is it? I don't... It's 2015. What are you talking about? One thing at a time. Pay attention. There's a containment breach. Ow. That doesn't sound right. No. Junior Researcher America, thank you for your first donation to today's stream, as well as being a member. Grab something from the vending machine on your way past the commissary. I'm going after the Chaos Insurgency solo. Don't get yourself killed, man. We are trying to find help. Chat, anomalous weapons. Chat, anomalous weapons. That is our first priority. What can we give to the team here? Soul Hunter, thank you for your first donation to today's stream as well as being a member. Grab something from the snack, from the emergency kit. Static camera screen with 035 running before looking at the camera. See you, Doc. I'm off to Fanix early. We got to stop these anomalies from breaching as well. Son of a bitch. All right, we got to contain these things before they get too far. SCP-576, you're saying, Brady. SCP-576. What is 576? A rounded glass bottle with a cork stopper filled with clear liquid. Chemical composition of 576-1 to be identical to fructose in water solution. Capable of refilling itself. No immediate effects. Sleeps after they will experience dreams. We don't have time for them to go to bed. 576 is not the way. What is this? Who's pinging me? Please remember to update your passwords. Shut up, automated message. I'm busy right now. Anna, thank you for donating again. There's SCP-6952. We don't have a... Wait. All right, if you're saying there's a 6952, I'm at least going to check and see if there's a 6952. What is 6952? 6952. All right, this is Level 4 classified secret. We're in a desperate times. Okay. Ignoring the classification level. I didn't see it. It's not illegal. Description. SCP-6952 is a leather-bound book with metal covers. On the spine of 6952 is an engraving that reads 6 of 9. 6952 is a manual on the creation and development of anomalous weapons. All right, so it's a manual on weapons. But are there weapons? 6952-2 instances are anomalous materials. Do we have anything made from this manual that I can call? Gauss rifle. High-velocity blade, Hephaestus-grade body armor, matter-displacing gauntlet, bouncing ball grenade. Okay, that's pretty impressive. Well, assigned to Task Force Omega 45, codenamed Street Samurai. They sound like they could really eat some hot dogs. All right. So, fine. If we can get those weapons, then let me put it into SCP-6952-2 coordinates. Let me check the cameras. Oh no, that's not good. Half of my cameras are down. That's really not good. Well, I guess we're going blind. All right, what about sector... All right, I can see troops in sector 7. All right, our people are in sector 7. So, containment, cell 7029. All right, that cell's gonna blast open. They're gonna fire, and hopefully they'll miss the weapons. All right, wait for it. Wait until the enemies are backed up further. And punch it. All right, troops are looking in. They're not shooting. They're not shooting. That's good. And they've got the weapons. They've got the weapons, team. Okay, okay. That team has upgraded weapons. That will we'll keep an eye on Sector 7, but that'll give them an edge. All right, good work. Good work, chat. Checking on the donations. Pastry Puff, thank you for donating again. Put 4 pixels on the screens of SITE-42 to end it. 4 pixels? What are you... We'll get whatever that is later. Narinjas, thank you for your first donation to today's stream. You sent buildings. I don't know what that means. I don't understand your code here, but thank you for being a member anyways. And grab some snacks at out of the emergency rations. All right, hold on. Chris the Dire Wolf Boy, thank you for your first Ko-Fi donation. We appreciate you taking the effort to go through the more secure back channel here. What's happening now? Okay, you just got here. There's a containment breach. There's a raid. The Chaos Insurgency and GRU Division P have teamed up to raid SITE-42. Site Director Steve... Steve is missing. And so, I have access to the security roster here in the Audiophonics Lab. I'm locked in panic room style. But we have to try and help the site from here. So far, we've given Sector 7 weapons. We gave them the, what is that code name of 6952? It doesn't say here. It's like Hephaestus's manual or something. I don't know. But either way, we gave them an edge. So they seem to be fighting off their side of incursions. Here we are pretty well. Now, the next thing we need is reinforcements. We need some sort of anomaly that can be used to reinforce our troops. We need bodies on the floor. Can you think of any anomaly that we can release that could possibly be friendly to the Foundation and help us to back up our security forces? Checking the donations while I wait for answers. Okay. Hunter, thank you for your first donation to today's stream. Grab a snack at the commissary if you can find one. Peeks in from hallway. I'm Doc. This is a drill. There's no one here. Trust me. From what I saw in the hallways, this is not a drill. Senior Researcher Frogman, thank you for your first donation to today's stream. Would 14,000 carnivore frogs help? It depends. Would they eat our troops? That sounds a little risky. We can't risk our own people here. Chris the Dire Wolf Boy, thank you for donating again. You said Abel. Isn't that SCP-076? They taught us about that in the Academy. No. Abel is far too violent. Has not worked on a mobile task force in a long time for a reason. Ow! What was that? Drew, 10-second crafts and half plays. Welcome to SITE-42 staff. Thank you for subscribing. Help me out. Luis, thank you for your first donation to today's stream. If there's snacks, you can have them. Experiment 1411 is on the loose, terrorizing Sodor resistances after being injected with Redacted. I don't know what Experiment 1411 is, but is it fighting with us or against us? This is a mirror of some sort or a collection of machinery. 1411 doesn't seem like it's going to be extremely useful to our scenario here. Narinjas, thank you for the spoiler alert lamp again, I guess. And thank you for donating again. Leuna, thank you for your first donation to today's stream. Grab snacks if you can get them. Do you know the Demon Headmaster? If so, how would you contain him? Maybe release Cactus Man. I do not know the Demon Headmaster. I don't know what you're talking about. Furthermore, Cactus Man? Do we have a Cactus Man? What is Cactus Man? Oh, I'll check the database. SCP Cactus Man. SCP-2800 is an anomalous male of Scottish descent, formerly known as Daniel McIntyre, though it refers to itself as Cactus Man, the Spiked Menace. Is Cactus Man going to help us? Has been diagnosed with several mental disorders, including dysthymia, chronic depression, and hero syndrome. Hero syndrome? You know, I need a hero. I'm looking out for a hero in the morning lights, maybe. Track and contain a reality-bending SCP object. Was found attempting to assault the escaped object, although it proved largely ineffective. Alright, listen. Maybe it can't stop a reality bender, but it could perhaps stab someone with a needle. So I'm going to take a risk on Cactus Man, okay? Let's, reinforcements. And... Alright, SCP-2800. No. Calm down. You can't type if you're crazy. You can't type if you're hectic. SCP-2800. Transfer to... Check the cameras. Alright, it looks like there's low armor infantry in Sector 9. Alright, so Sector 9 is our transfer direction. No. Yes is yes. Sector 9. And... Alright. And punch it. What do we have here? Oh! Oh! They shot his legs off! They shot Cactus Man's legs off! That didn't work. All right, we're gonna have to do better than that next time. Ugh. Haunted Researcher, thank you for donating again. God? If you can get 343 here, I'd very much appreciate it. That's not God. What are you... Anna, thank you for donating again. 049, he's the one you need. Isn't that the Plague Doctor? Didn't that kill a researcher? Are we sure we want the Plague Doctor in the field? That sounds like a great way to have a zombie apocalypse. I can't. That's too risky, man. Puppet Boy, thank you for donating to today's stream. Make sure to grab yourself some snacks or something. Thank you for being a member. 662, get him Mr. Deeds. SCP-662? You called it Mr. Deeds. Isn't that an Adam Sandler movie? Butler's handbell. When the bell is shaken, soft chime is heard, does not come from the bell. A short, well-dressed Caucasian butler of British heritage, calling itself Mr. Deeds, appears from the nearest area not within line of sight. Okay. Most reasonable requests given to Mr. Deeds will result in satisfaction. There are limits. Cannot produce very complex items such as sports cars, luxury homes, or personal jets. If he's allowed to leave line of sight and return, he will produce smaller, less complex items. Will also perform menial tasks. Can be killed, but will respawn when the bell rings. Assassination. Okay. All right. Let's transfer the bell. Let's transfer the bell. If anything, if Deeds get shot, they can ring the bell again. So that is, you want SCP-662. Let's try Sector 9 again. They're still in trouble. And let me mark that as failed. Success. Now 662, Sector 9, containment cell 90. Oh, it's only got to be 70, thanks to how far they are. And send. Cameras. Oh! Deeds is very efficient with that knife. Oh my. All right, consider Sector 9 assisted. Orange Cloud, thank you for your first donation to today's stream, as well as being a member. Grab yourself a snack if you can find one. I don't know about anomalies, but I remember the robot I sent to help you when you were being raided at Con. I built more. There's now a total of 5. Hey, robots is better than nothing right now if they will not hurt Foundation staff. So anything we can get. Just CB14, thank you for your first donation to today's stream. You sent a smiley face. It's well appreciated. Grab a snack, but we're in the middle of an emergency. I need assistance. Dark Duality, thank you for your first donation to today's stream, as well as being a member. Grab yourself. Oh, you donated twice. Thank you for donating twice. Nerfing gun used on enemies. Nerfing gun? What do you mean? What is that? Then get Kane if they shoot at him and they get hurt instead. What? Kane is... Oh, that's 7-3 to do with 076. Honestly... Okay, 073 might be a good reinforcement. Let me see if I can apprehend SCP-073. Not in containment cell. All right, I can't do the transfer. It's not in its cell. 073 is awash in containment. Got it. All right, you said something about a nerfing gun. Hopefully this is something we can use to... I have weaken the enemy here. I want to hinder them as well as strengthen us. That's just good strategy. We learned this in the academy. Mr. Turok, Samantha, Cardboard, History, Engineer Gaming, Grey Wolf, and Zachary. Welcome to SITE-42 staff. Thank you for subscribing. Nerfing gun. Checking the database. Nerfing gun. Are you talking about SCP-3108? What is SCP-3108? It's a heavily modified Nerf brand dart gun, which demonstrates anomalous transformative properties when paired with a foam dart loaded within 3108 at time recovery. Does not demonstrate these properties when firing Nerf darts of other than the one. So it's only got one shot, but When it fires into a target, it will instantaneously be altered in a way that the result is perceived as worse or inferior by the individual wielding the object. So the nerfing gun makes things worse. Okay, it's worth a shot. Cameras. Sector 2. Oh, wow. That is a large gun. Sector 2 is being pinned down by a large chain gun on a stand. This seems like the right opportunity for SCP-3108. Transfer to Sector 2. Containment cell 2046. And send. All right, the door's blasted open. Our team is entering. All right, can you make the shot? How the heck did he hit that minigun with a dart gun? That is incredible. It's now shooting Nerf darts. Oh, that CI agent got a lot of holes in him from not Nerf darts after that. Okay. Sector 2 is secure. Jason Voorheen, Captain Echo, thank you for your first donation to today's stream, as well as being a member. Grab a snack from the rations. What did you do now? Why is there continuing rage alarm? I just woke up from sleep. Listen, we are being raided by the CI. You buckle up and get into the fight. Scarlett, thank you for your first donation of today's stream. Grab yourself some snacks or something if there's available. Hello, sorry for missing a lot of listening to the stream in the morning because I have it muted because I'm supposed to be asleep. Do you remember me? I do not... What? Huh? Who? Yes? No? Maybe? Ah! Where were we? Where was I? Oh! Luis, thank you for donating again. Experiment 1411 also knows Oliver, the Great Western Engine, was taken by the Ironworks Diesel Twins as part of Redacted. I don't know what you're talking about. Computer Guy, thank you for your first donation to today's stream, as well as being a member. Grab yourself some snacks if you can find them. All Mobile Task Force Captains chat, make yourself known. Hey, if we get more soldiers on the field, this is the opportunity. We need all the help we can get. All hands on deck, people. If staff are well rested, they can deal with this better. Dacha, that's real nice morale boosting there, but we're in the middle of the breach. They don't need a nap during the breach. Try 4051. Cars Omega. SCP-4051, you say? Well, thank you for your first donation. Grab a snack, etc. What is SCP-4051? SCP-4051. Your friendly neighborhood Keter is the code name. What does that mean? A male humanoid who can create temporary Class E wormholes to extra-dimensional spaces populated by a theoretically infinite number of unique items. These items are able to be removed from the extra-dimensional space given they are physically able to fit through the wormhole. Testing has concluded 4051 is unable to alter the contents of the extra-dimensional space after manifestation. Has manifested nets, sugar pills, glass of drinking water, aluminum baseball bat, duct tape, future missions, more complicated items. Has worked on a mobile task force. Okay, this is not a bad idea for the reinforcements. Let me go in here. SCP-4051 in containment cell. Good. Check the cameras. Transfer sector. It looks like Sector 2 would be a good team up. Team up with the team there. You can provide support. Maybe you could propose more of those special darts if you knew what the dart was. All right. And All right, so Sector 2, Containment Center, Containment Cell 32, send. All right. The entity is in the containment cell and has rendezvoused with the team. At least there's that. Epic GU9, thank you for donating again. Dr. Sherman, I am Mobile Task Force Epsilon 11, dealing with SCP-173. And SCP-173 wasn't even at our site during this. Where are you broadcasting from? Are they raiding more facilities? Is it not just us? What's happening out there? Chris the Dire Wolf Boy, thank you for donating again. You said that is the real you. Also, 053 is to make sure our side always stays away from 053. I don't know what you mean by that first part, but 053, make sure our side stays away from 053. SCP-053 is a 3-year-old girl who makes people want to kill it, but then they hurt themselves instead. Doesn't that sound a little unpredictable? No, that's too likely to backfire on our troops. Plus, having to clean it up, that wouldn't be good. Dr. Sherman, wake up. This isn't real. Wake up, my friend. SITE-42 needs you. Steve is not here. Steve, you need to wake up. Steve is not our Steve. You need to... I don't know what you're saying, but I am wide awake. Pinch, pinch. There is a containment breach going on. Site Director Steve... has gone missing. And we are currently being raided. Multiple containment breaches. Orange Cloud, thank you for donating again. I've already released them. My bots have confirmed a total of 97 kills of the enemy, have rescued 999 and 4 staff members. All support is good support at this point. Drac, thank you for donating again. My mama is eating bad people. Well, if they're bad people, I'm fine with it right now. Sally, thank you for your first donation to the Ko-Fi for today. Make sure to grab snacks, etc., etc. I mean, since we are so desperate, just let 729-J and also SCP-166 is in danger because of this breach, just saying. Am I worried about... What? Hold on. I'm getting a ping. I've cleaned up the ping. I'm getting a... Codename Just a Teenage Gaia. I don't... Is this something we need to be particularly worried in defending? There's a lot of redactions in this file, but it keeps talking about 166's dad. Is that something we need to worry about? Do we need to protect 166 or else its dad will get mad or something? I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on in that file. Hold on. Chris the Dire Wolf Boy, thank you for donating again. You're saying 166 is Alto Clef's daughter? Alto Clef's daughter is an anomaly in containment? Call Alto Clef and tell him 166 is in danger, just saying. Well, we have Clef's password. Maybe that's what we can put in the database? Dr. Clef, stop. As SITE-42 under attack by CI and GRU-P. Stop. Wait. Let me first, SCP-166 in containment cell. Guys, if do you want me to call 166 here? That would be basically putting Clef's child in danger. You guys are pretty adamant. Frickin' desperate times, desperate measures. All right, I see on my cameras that Sector 1 is pretty clear. Maybe we stick her in Section 1. That way, she's not in direct danger. Oh God. Oh, this is not going to be good. Okay. Sector 1. Containment cell 1002. Okay, you better keep your fingers crossed, guys. The transfer didn't work. The transfer didn't work. Wait a minute. In cell, containment cell, no longer in containment cell. Where are you? Where did she go? Cameras. Shit. She's in Sector 8. And those are 939s. Guys! Sector 8 now contains SCP-166 and SCP-939. Multiple instances. We need something to protect 166 now. We need a weapon. We need an anomalous weapon, and we need to put it in Sector 8 stat. What other anomalies do we have? Anomalous weapons now. Salmon Smoke, thank you for your first donation to today's stream. Grab a snack if you can find one. What's the lockdown code, lockdown procedures? I don't know, I'm not the site director. Delta, Alpha, Foxtrot, Tango. Ugh. Fuck. Come on, guys. I need weapons. Now. Troll J, thank you for your first donation to today's stream. Grab snacks, whatever. Dr. Sherman, I will call the CRK lore-based legendaries. I don't know what that is, but if they can get here fast, I would be happy. Terragal, thank you for your first donation to today's stream. Grab some snacks if you can. What is going on? I take one day off. How can this dragon help the Foundation? Are you anywhere near Sector 8? Because we have a very small unprotected anomaly near very big monsters. And if we get 166 killed, I do not want to know what Clef is going to do to us. Scarlet, thank you for donating again. I made a new YouTube account similar to my previous ones I could. Also, I don't know if I'll stay the whole stream because my eyes sting badly. Listen, there's probably all sorts of cognitive hazards flying around. Just keep yourself safe. Dr. Cullivan, thank you for your first donation to today's stream, as well as being a member. Grab some snacks. Dr. Sherman, where do you need me? I can convince 682 to help. You can convince the lizard to help? You need to prove that to me before I fucking call that lizard here. Even I know we don't call that thing worth a damn. Not without any way to ensure that it will be on our side. I mean, if we were trying to ensure that 682 would be on our side, we would need to have it acting essentially completely the opposite of how it normally acts. That's not something we can do. Hold on, I'm checking something. Hold on, my browser is glitching. I've got to reset it. All right, I think we're back online. Don't tell me Clef is in Australia. I don't know where Clef is. Australia or otherwise. Why is everything so... Come on, fix. Epic GU9, thank you for donating again. Hello, Dr. Sherman. I'm Epsilon 11 dealing with 173. You already said that, and I already said I'm glad that's not our problem. Scarlet, thank you for donating again. I'll listen to your responses later. Night Sherm, hope I survive. Computer Guy, thank you for donating again. Would it help if I move rooms around? You know I can move rooms as I was the one that took and moved the commissary. I can help with computers. I guess we can move rooms. I don't know. Would that help? Can you get Mary out of Sector 8? Do we have a weapon? Who was talking about turning 682 to help us? I mean, I don't believe you can just talk the lizard into not killing all humans and only killing our enemies. But, I don't know, it would have to be acting exactly the opposite of its regular personality for it to be helpful in any way. And I don't know of any way to make 682 act opposite day style. The Dire Database, thank you for your first donation of today's stream. Multiple Jeeps pull up with magnetic rifles and Gauss cannons. XCOM here, where do you need us? Every entrance? Every entrance? Sparrow, thank you for your first donation. Get some snacks or something. If Shy Guy gets the clockwork virus, would he still react after his face is... Good sir, Shy Guy is an anomaly. It's an it, not a he. After his face is fully converted, its bones are indestructible, so it can be reset by burning the flesh, so it's a safe test thoughts. I don't have time for your hypotheticals right now. Orange Cloud, thank you for donating again. Including the numbers from before, my bots have a total of 168 kills of the enemy. The one you met at con is going to help you get you secure outside of that room. First, I am fine in this room, as long as we can stop the breach. That would be nice. Wait a minute, what's this? Meanwhile, in Australia, can make 682 our friend. What is that? Senior Researcher Frogman, what is that? What do you mean? Codename. SCP-5883, codename Meanwhile in Australia. It's an anomalous internet meme comprised of the following 3 components. A meme appears to be a harmless reference to the fact that Australia, by virtue of its presence in the Southern Hemisphere, is inverted. Anomalous qualities were discovered during Incident 5883-1. Aerial transfer of 682 aborted during the Chaos Insurgency attack on the site. Well, how convenient. Lacking the fuel to return, they dropped 682 from a high altitude. Meanwhile, in Australia meme, 682 flip turned upside down. And 682 exhibited remarkable docility and amiability when returned to its consciousness. So you're telling me I need to make an anomalous meme? That's where we're going? All right. SCP. No, I need to go to meme generator. And we need an image of SCP-682. And download that. And then upload to the Meme Funny website. That didn't work. Come on, come on. Come on. Quicker. Upload. Meanwhile, in Australia. So, like this? Is that what we're doing? All right, generate. All right, pop over to the ATS. And reinforcements. SCP-682. In containment chamber. Communicating with Foundation staff. Fuck it. Sector 8. Containment cell 8082. Send. All right. The lizard's there. Come on. Come on. Come on. The lizard's fighting the 939s. The lizard's fighting the 939s. Oh. All right, Mary is safe for now. But we still have a lot of cleanup to do here. SITE-18, thank you for your first donation to today's stream. Grab some snacks at the commissary if you can find it. This SITE-18 comms. We've seen your SOS and are questioning what's going on over there. If you need anything, let us know. Everything you've got. We've got Chaos Insurgency. We've got GRU Division P. We've got anomalies breaching everywhere. We need all the helps you can get. Luis, thank you for donating again. Dr. Sherman, the Anomaly 1411 experiment used to be a nice train on the island of Sodor, is now turned to beast spider legs and now removable, exposing a monster's mouth and it get hungry. If it has spider legs, I don't want it anywhere near here. Orange Cloud, thank you for donating again. Sending other bots to Sector 8. Oh, more backup is probably right, at least to lead Mary somewhere else. Mary? Who's Mary? Dark Duality, thank you for donating. Men will try to dox her? Not a good idea. I don't know what you're talking about there. No, that's not right. That's not right. All right, wait a minute. I'm seeing. All right. We are still running low on anomalies to weaken. Oh, wait. The CI have barricaded themselves with the Alpha Warhead. We need an anomaly that can break through a barricade. This is essential. This is very, very... They barricaded themselves in. We need something that can break through a barricade. Do we have anything like, I don't know, a jackhammer? Maybe an anomalous jackhammer of some kind. Dire Database, thank you for donating again. Multiple XCOM operatives in Sector 8. The more support, the better. Violet, thank you for your first donation to today's stream. Grab some snacks. I've got no clue what's happening. Whatever Clef does to you, please record it so I can have a laugh later. I do not want to think about what Clef's going to do to me for bringing 166 into this scenario. I just hope I survive it. Junior Researcher Sally, you're suggesting SCP-3794. What is SCP-3794? I'm not familiar with this. The Salsa Hammer. Object class safe. SCP-3794 is a sledgehammer that converts living tissue to pico de gallo salsa when swung with sufficient force. I mean, I'll admit that's a pretty solid weapon against people, but it's not gonna... I mean, I guess it is a sledgehammer if you want to use it to break a barrier. It's not going to be particularly useful, but it's better than nothing. Cool. Let's get the salsa hammer on hand, whether as a weapon or the barricade. I think it's better as a weapon, to be honest, but hey, any port in a storm. Wait. Okay. Salsa hammer. Containment cell. It is in its containment cell. It's not currently being tested. All right. Send it to Sector Alpha. I guess Closet 7G. And sent. Transfer failed. No. It's just a hammer. It'll transfer. It's in the containment cell. Transfer. Okay. Second time's the charm. Second time's the charm. We could still use something a little more strong to break that barricade. Something that works faster. Something that would be good for burrowing holes. Cameron, thank you for your first donation of the day, as well as being a member. Grab some snacks or something. Recommend SCP-999. Have it grab 166 and relocate her while protecting her at least. There it says. Oh. While protecting it, or at least distracting the 939s. It's invincible. Yeah, but it's just a slime. It can't really do anything else. Terragal, thank you for donating again. I can't get to Sector 8 easily. Don't worry, I got this. I can go toe-to-toe with 682, so I'll keep it safe. Well, 682 is on our side for the time being. I hate to recommend it, but 297. Puppet Boy. What is 297? Codename, Steely Dan. Description. SCP-297 is a transparent plastic vibrator. Approximately 30 centimeters in length, 5 centimeters in width. Internal structure has been heavily altered, and that the standard 6-volt battery supply has been converted to what appears to be a micronized nuclear reactor powered by a small quantity of plutonium. A plutonium-powered vibrator. In addition, the standard power intensity controls have been altered from the normal on-off switch with second intensity dial to a 5-stage selector switch. The bottom 4 intensity levels, off, low, medium, high, appear within normal parameters for such a device and can be used safely for such purposes, if so desired. Not the time. When turned up to the highest intensity, labeled suicide, 297's vibration frequency swiftly increases to upwards of 200,000 kilohertz. If the upper portion of the device is touched against any solid material, 297 will change frequency to one that causes a positive harmonic feedback loop in the object, causing the object to lose cohesion within 60 seconds of continual contact. This invariably kills organisms that it is exposed to. It was found in the 3rd basement of the parking structure. According to eyewitnesses, the device burrowed a vertical hole through the entire building's northwestern corner. Puppet Boy, I do believe you found an anomalous fucking jackhammer. All right. Steely Dan. In containment. Okay, that's good. It is in its lockbox, but can the ATS get it from that lockbox? Alpha Closet 765 again. And send. All right. All right, it's arrived. It's arrived. Okay, they will soon be breaking into that barricade then. Thanos and Lonnie, welcome to SITE-42 staff. Thank you for subscribing. Imagine using it on yourself. Alki, it's probably a bad idea. It's labeled suicide. Apparently, it's a rough ride. Dr. Cullivan, thank you for donating again. I can't. I've managed to befriend the most animal-like anomalies. Hold on, I'll give it a shot. Don't worry. We, meanwhile, in Australia did. Anna, found a weapon. SCP-127. Found a weapon? A weapon. 127. A weapon. A weapon. 127. Did we already use 127, or is this a new one for the list? 127, Anna. The living gun. It shoots human teeth. And then once the magazine is empty, it takes 3 to 5 days to regrow the ammunition. So that doesn't seem like a very super useful weapon. I mean, one time of shooting teeth, I guess. I guess if someone's out of ammo, it could be a sidearm. Hell, why not at this point? Anomalous weapons. 127, the living gun. It is currently in its containment locker. Can I get it? Let's send it, let's give it to the people in Sector 2 could probably use it still. And sent. Success. Okay, they have the living gun. Cypher's Girl, thank you for your first donation, I think, of your day. 682's with me. It's trembling in the corner. No luck. You mean it's not fighting the 939s? Did it lose? 682 probably didn't lose for a couple 939s. I find that hard to believe. The DM, thank you for your first donation to today's stream. Grab some snacks or something from the commissary if you can find it. Runs and grabs the laser. What the hell's going on? I leave for a coffee and the place is on fire. Yes, yes, the place is on fire right now. Dark Duality, thank you for 2 donations in a row. Temperature is the way to deal with the 939. Cryo weapons work on 939. Well, if 682 has failed, as we were just told, then maybe, yeah, maybe that's the next step, if we can find one. All right, it looks like we need support. I have injured soldiers in Sector 5. I need medical care in Sector 5. What kind of anomaly could I use to heal Sector 5's wounded soldiers? Void, you're saying Lovecraftian logic. Locket. Silly Boy and Zombie Cat, you're saying Patchwork Bear. You guys really got to give me some designations. I don't know all the code names in this database. SCP, Patchwork Bear, 2295. Patchwork Stuffed Bear. It's alive. It can make new organs and heal people. That's a good choice. That's a good choice. And then Lovecraftian Locket. .427 is a small ornate locket. Must record total time of healing to avoid unwanted mutations. Well, I guess don't use it too much, but now's the time. All right. So in the survival, we have 2295 currently in containment. Good. Send it to Sector 5, containment cell 5022, and send. That one didn't work. I'm having signal issues with 2295. I can't get to it. Let's try 427. Let's try 427. 427. In containment locker. Okay, at least we have that. 5022 again. Let's go. Please, 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 please. Yes! Yes! We've got the locker. We've got the locket. All right. That will get them. Computer guy, thank you for donating again. I'll move the room 166s in next to the audiophonics lab as soon as they step on one. I also took the liberty to seal off all bulkheads and set the CO2 fire depression sections in the GCI. Something must be wrong because I'm not seeing that happen in very many sections. You need to try again. Violet, thank you for donating again. God forbid a girl wants to move out. I don't know what you're talking about. Dark Duality, thank you for donating again. 3208 to use on enemy. 3208? What is that? YKHN is the code name. An infectious disease which prevents a minor headache caused by hard seed-shaped neoplasm. It's an infectious disease. I don't want to release a disease into the site. That is too risky. Wait a minute. Something weird in that 3208 document. What is...
I'm standing in the parlor of my parents' old home in Maine. I suggested something, but I couldn't recognize their faces. Smile, frequent visits, and drinks. I worry about
What is that? What is that voice? Turn it off. Turn it off. One problem at a time. One problem at a time. Louise, thank you for donating again. Oh, it disappeared. Come back. Come back. Dr. Sherman Thomas and his friends became anomalies after exposed to the eclipse. Don't say Engine 5's name like SCP-2521 and watch out for Percy. He don't look like the name of those all. That you are dealing with a lot of things right now, but I've got my own problems, thank you. Computer guy, thank you for donating again. Letting SCP staff through as needed, by the way. If it works, it works. Thank you. Violet, thank you for donating again. I have to go again, but I want to say I hope whatever's going on gets worse. Not for 166, though, okay, but... Ha ha, very funny. Incognito, thank you for donating again. Hello, I like money. Well, good for you. We're in danger right now. Dark Duality. Sorry, numbers issues. It's 3108. That's the nerfing gun. That's already on the site. We're using it. Lapis Logan Fall. Welcome to SITE-42 staff. Thank you for subscribing. Dire Database. Thank you for donating again. Fighting the Chaos Insurgency. Also, no spiders, please. I agree with the no spiders part of that. Joe Greff, thank you for your first donation to today's stream. Grab a snack. You didn't say anything, though, so thank you for your generosity. Havoc Pineapple, thank you for your first donation. Grab a snack, etc., etc. Sir of all thaumaturgic maintenance are evacuating. If anyone wants to get out the gate as a one-time use. Good. Yes. Rescue people through any ways that we have available right now. We need to conserve Foundation human resources. The DM, thank you for donating again. Calls in the closest mobile task force. I got mobile task force Delta 4, codename Minutemen on the way. Hold on. Minutemen are great. They're fast. Not very good at eating hot dogs, though. Why did I say that? Monster Sec, thank you for your first donation to Taste Stream as well. Being a member, get some snacks. Hi, Doctor, I'm back. What do you think of KY experience on 999 last time I was here? I'm a bit busy to talk about experiments right now. Whole site's about to blow up. Java Name, thank you for your first donation to today's stream as well as being a member. And thank you again for all the memberships you've gifted recently. That's very kind of you as well. Make sure to grab some snacks at the commissary, etc. I got an anomalous cheese that is really anomalous and dangerous. I just don't know what it is. I tried everything, but it's not doing anything. Could we force the bad chaos insurgency people to eat the anomalous cheese? Would that be a good way to do things? I don't know, man. Any port in a storm right now. Any port in a storm. I'm having a weird glitch. Give me just 1 second. Huh, weird. Okay, browser's back. Browser's back. Orange Cloud, thank you for donating again. The CI is fluffed up. I've been working on a 6 bot and they are in the warhead room. They are incomplete but functional. Say goodbye to CI. Activating bot 6. Objective terminating enemy. Out the warhead room? You're saying the alpha warhead room is clear? I'm checking the camera. Alright, it looks like Steely Dan, the nuclear vibrator, cleared the barricade. So yes, please stop them from setting off the warhead. I appreciate it. Terrigal, thank you for donating again. Cool, 682 is helping me fight against 939. I almost attacked it once, showed up anyway. 682 is fighting 939. Anything else you need me to do? Just keep the 939s at bay. Hopefully 166 is out of harm's way. Nicholas Span, thank you for your first donation of today's stream. Grab some snacks and all. Dr. Sherman, keep it up. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Dire Database, thank you for donating again. Grenade launchers or rockets, we got them. I mean, every weapon we can get our hands on. Guys, we're getting chewed up like flies here. I need troops. I need anomalies for reinforcements. I need anomalies with multiple instances. Something where we can call in a lot of guys in one go, where they keep them all in one place. What are some anomalies we can call in a lot of things in one go to support our troops? Not even if they're gonna knock them down or something. Just trip them. Just annoy them. As long as they're not making progress. SCP-3008-1. That is an alternate dimension. I can't use the ATS to get into there. That's not a containment cell, so to speak. It's not linked to our system. Silly boy, the flamingo? What do you mean, the flamingo? What is the flamingo? Oh, and I guess 3082. What is 3082? 3082. Neverland's Lost Boys and Girls? This sounds like children. Do we want children in this battle? 3092, you mean? 3092. What is 3092? SCP-3092, codename Guerrilla Warfare. Arcade claw machine, stuffed gorillas. Outside of this, they are conventional plush toys with any biological components. Remarkably proficient in various activities related to guerrilla warfare? Okay. Okay, stuffed gorillas that perform guerrilla warfare. You've got my interest. Reinforcements. Guerrilla warfare is the code name. 3092. SCP-3092. In containment cell, convenient. Alright, let's drop these. We haven't dropped any support to Sector 4 yet. Sector 4, containment cell, 4029. Send. Alright, a bunch of gorillas have landed in containment cell 4029. They are coming out, and they are installing tripwires. They are setting up cantrip. Okay. Okay, you go, gorillas. That's good. Do we have any more groups that we can bring in? Group anomalies. What was that thing about flamingos? $1507, you say. Pink flamingos. Collective designation to 30 plastic lawn flamingos of unknown maker manufacturer. They say for an increase in territorial behavior and lack of vocalization. Attacks towards Foundation staff. Or a person named Leroy stops them from attacking. Okay. I guess flamingos aren't too dangerous, and maybe they'll attack the CI. 1507. In containment cell. Sector 4. Cell 40. Let's put them on the other side from the gorillas, and that'll be a pincer. 4082. Send. Send. Send! Whew. Okay, they're there. They're there. They're there. Ow! Oh, they just straight up stabbed that guy through the calf muscle. Oh. Anna, thank you for donating again. Is 096 a bad option? Yes! Monster Sec, thank you for donating again. What's happening, Doctor? Well, we're doing what we can to evade this containment breach. We've stopped the CI from activating the Alpha to Warhead, so there is that. But we still need to clean up these guys and get them out of here. Cameron, thank you for donating again. 3348 can be used to bypass article. What is 3348? Goddamn hiccups. Right now, of all times. Lost Dictionary. Black leather bound journal. Handwritten journal. No individual speaks one of the words. It's a word spoken in all instances of the entity or concept associated with it become negatively effective in some way. The affected entities will be altered in a way they can no longer perform their intended function. Verbs for 30 seconds after the subject speaks the word, anyone or anything intended to perform their respective action will invariably fail, usually hurting themselves. Oh, that's intense. But it can stop everyone within that radius to stop walking. Whoever uses this has got to be careful. Son of a... Pardon. All right, 3348. It's a weapon. We'll put it in the field. Three, 348. Sector 6. 6060. Send. It's not sending. Something must be fiddling with the... Whoa! All right, we're having some major glitches with the ATS. Let me restart it. Coming back to the chat, letting that restart. Dark Duality, thank you for donating again. I see. You're good. Walter, thank you for your first donation of today's stream. Grab a snack, etc. Battling every SCP I found in my path powerfully. Do what you can, man. Do what you can. Charlie 10 Pro, thank you for your first donation of today's stream. Grab a snack, etc., etc. Let's use an Uno reverse card on the SCPs. Does that actually work? Does that actually do anything? I don't think we have an Uno reverse card in the database. Atlas Class, thank you for your first donation to today's stream. Grab a snack, etc., etc. Hello, Dr. Sherman. We were at the security department, kind of need more funding for some stuff. Oh, I'm sure you need stuff right now in the middle of a breach. Rebel Commander, thank you for donating again. What I miss? What's going on here, Site Director? It's a containment breach. The CI are raiding us with the GRU. We've got anomalies all over the place. We're doing our best here. Desvard Jackson, thank you for your first donation of today's stream. Grab some snacks, etc., etc. Just visiting the commissary, feeling peckish. Well, good for you. Monster Sec, thank you for donating again. Have you tried 049 for the 939? We don't. The Plague Doctor makes zombies. It's too risky. Too risky. Puppet Boy, thank you for donating again. My time to shine. Send SCP-3305-1. What is SCP-3305-1? A collection of 5 trees in the Northwest Forest with slices of white bread stapled to them. All attempts to remove the bread from the trees have failed. If a ritual is performed at the trees, then a humanoid composed of bread will appear. SCP-3305-1 will offer parts of itself to eat and puncture itself to produce wine to drink. The bread and wine have restorative properties as individuals who have consumed them report being cured all physical and mental illnesses. That is a good heal. All individuals who consume part of 3305-1 worship it, as well as bread in general. That sounds like a cognito hazard. Do we really need our people worshiping someone like this? That doesn't sound like a good idea. The DM, thank you for donating again. Get some comms with Command. Why the heck is High Command talking about the moon howling? I've heard that a couple times on the comms as well. I wasn't sure what it meant. Dire Database, thank you for donating again. Some CI members captured, most KIA. Hey, CI members deserve it. It's fine. Havoc Pineapple, thank you for donating again. The thaumaturgic department successfully decoupled a hallway from reality. At least one Keter-looking thing is longer than our reality problem. That's certainly interesting. Walter, thank you for donating again. I grabbed 6572. I start battling against every SCP I can find without caring about myself or what would happen to me, innocents first. 6572, isn't that the weapon that we have already? 6572? That's 6952. What is 6572? What is SCP-6572? What are you doing in the field right now? A sword as being labeled as being able to cut through anything. It is not affected by friction. Okay. If it can cut through anything, then that's useful. Although, last we heard about it, it's in outer space. But that's from September 2017. And we're in September 2015. Why is that? Well, I'm glad you have it. That's what matters. Dr. Cullivan, thank you for donating again. I got SCP-1000 and 1495. I don't know what 1495 is, but I know 1000 is Bigfoot's, and they're supposed to be extinct, as far as I know. Karmic Must. Heard of previously known species of elephant. You're bringing elephants that... Will they help us? Extremely high intelligence. Okay, there is that. They can listen to English orders. All right, fine. Fine, elephants it is. Bring the elephants. Kitten, thank you for your first donation of today's stream. Grab some snacks. 482 can be used to evacuate personnel SCPs. What is 482? Could it? Evacuating personnel would be a good idea. Mentally mutating straitjacket. Mentally mutating. Black leather straitjacket. I didn't know they made black ones. Made in China. Acetahena powder cannot be on it. Two known effects. If you wear it, subject feels mentally better. Any mental afflictions that the subject possesses become better. If you're still wearing it past that time, you experience a physical mutation. That does not seem like a good evacuation anomaly. Perhaps you got the wrong number. Pokemaster, thank you for your first donation to today's stream. Grab a snack, etc. How about SCP-6101? SCP-6101... SCP-6101 is the most powerful SCP. Well, this could be useful. His name is Ethan Prosper. He is 9 years old at time of writing. The extent of 6101 powers are unknown, but display capabilities such as flight, superhuman strength, invisibility, and all the powers of the Marvel superheroes. Oh! No! Guys, this is a Make-A-Wish kid. This is a Broken Masquerade universe where they decided to make a wish kid make a wish. Let him be the strongest SCP in the database. Orange Cloud, thank you for donating again. Dr. Sherman, keep everyone away from Sector 11. They're breaking down my door. I won't be able to control myself. Gerrar. Okay. Don't go to Sector 11, guys. Smoking Auditor, thank you for donating again. As per our contract with 682, we're contractually obligated to help LOL3 members of staff to control 294 for 24 hours teleport around. That's a lot. 249. Teleporting. The random door. A teleporting door. If you can control that, that's good for escaping. I do like that as an idea for escaping if you can lock that down. Let's do it. Let's do it. Computer Guy, thank you for donating again. Moving the reserve armories to the next mobile task force teams. That'll work. I saved over 40 guards. I'm battling 096 now. Wish me luck. Just don't look at its face, Walter, and thank you for donating again. Okay, guys, listen. Listen. I'm looking at Sector 3 right now, and they are pinned down hard. They need reinforcements, but they need shooters. They need gunners of an extreme skill. They don't need noobs. They need people with real hacker skills. Do we have any anomalies we can call with some sweet shooter gamer skills? Where is... Murphy Law. You're shouting this. It seems to be very important to you that I check into this. 3143. Intrafictional construct. When active, this construct exhibits the ability to temporarily flatten portions of reality into a script-like narrative derivative of the genre established by North American writers of hard-boiled and noir fiction. How... Okay. Maybe SCP-3143? It's not in its containment cell. It's not in its containment cell. There's nothing I can do there. Felix, thank you for your 2-month member message. Grab a snack. I don't know. We're busy. I'm sending my bots to handle the containment breaches. Help is on the way. I also alerted Eclipse order for backup. Stay alive, Sherman. We are here. All the help we can get. Thank you much. All the help we can get. Dire Database, thank you for donating again. We have to fall back. We're running out of supplies. Wait a minute. Computer Guy is moving the reserve supplies over. Rendezvous with Computer Guy. Pokemaster, thank you for donating again. How about 6101? It's a child. Monster Sec, thank you for donating again. I just got in sight. I'm in Sector 1 and I'm having staring contest with 173. I can't keep it a forever. Well, we're going to need more people there. Katie, thank you for your first donation to today's stream. Hiccups aren't real. How peculiar. Mega Goblin, thank you for your first donation of today's stream. Grab a snack or something. I know it's not a good time, Sherm, but I've got an 076-2 about to crack open over here and don't want to be here when Abel gets out. No one wants to be there when Abel gets out. The Punisher, thank you for donating for the first time. Grab a snack. Close air support standing by. B2 Spirit at 50K feet. Okay, just don't blow up the site. Dr. Knight, thank you for donating again. Mobile Task Force Azraeus 0. Cannon Mine Canaries in Site Sector 6. Canonicity unverified. Chance of surviving depressing. Rescue OPs commenced. Rescue ops. All right, good luck. Puppet Boy, thank you for donating again. They can be amnesticized later, said the bread. Do the amnestics work like that? Does it make them forget that they worship the bread? Because, again, we don't want to be cognito-hazarding Foundation staff. That would not be good. While amnestics can selectively erase memories of interaction, subjects under 33505 still believe in the existence and will continue to worship bread. It doesn't change things. Read the article. Felix, thank you for donating again. Or for your first donation. Grab a snack. Time to help the Foundation. Send in the mechanoids. Save the Foundation. Stop the CI. Rally the troops. Every little bit helps. Puppet Boy, it doesn't say that. It says the opposite in the file. It says they still worship bread. Although, if we terminate the 33051-1 entity, then it does become effective at erasing all memories regarding 3305-1. All right, fuck it. We need healers. 3305-1. It is in its containment cell. Drop it in Sector 5. That way it's in the middle and it can go both ways. All right. Send. No send. Send. No send. Send! Damn this thing. Okay, it went through. It went through. Kitten, thank you for donating again. Sorry, I meant 1290. What is 1290? 1290. Imperfect teleporter. Prometheus Labs. Object placed on the platform. Instantly teleport to a platform. What is expected to be design flaw? Object retains its orientation velocity. That is... Oh. Well, if you say you can fix it, you can fix it. That's something. Use it. Walter, thank you for donating again. Successfully neutralizing 096 and 076. Hey, every little bit helps right now. Let's get the dangerous anomalies off the floor. Rebel Commander, thank you for donating again. It's not 2015, it's September 9th, 2025. Are you okay? There's a containment breach and you want to argue with me about dates? Get your head out of your ass, man. I'm sorry, that was rude. I don't know why I said that. We're in the middle of a stressful situation. I don't want to... We shouldn't be at each other's throats. We're trying to survive here. SCP-2639? What is SCP-2639? Ah! Chat refreshed. Chat refresh. Who said that? Alright, what was that? 2639, right? Codename Video Game Violence. Refers to a phenomenon that manifests as a 1 kilometer cubic volume wherein anomalous entities and objects materialize, then dematerialize 1 to 2 hours later. A barrier around 2639 prevents instances from leaving the area. 3 humanoid entities equipped with anomalous weaponry and armor. Each entity exhibits superhuman speed, strength, endurance, resistance to injury, and perceives no pain or discomfort. When an instance is destroyed, an undamaged copy of this instance will appear somewhere within the area of effect. It consists of 22 distinct types of intangible objects dispersed through the area. It is a hovering item that rotates in the air. When instances of 2639-8 make contact with an instance, the object will vanish, conferring a beneficial effect on the entity. These guys are like a video game in real life. Are they on our side? We turned them into Mobile Task Force Omega 9, codenamed the Scrubs. Can we summon 2639? Is that doable? Reinforcements. SCP-2639. On standby. On standby. Well, summon. Whatever. They can cover the whole site that way. Yes! Yes, first try. Okay. Okay, this will work. Mr. Guido, thank you for your first donation. Grab some snacks or something. New 7, making entry through the vents. Call out breaches. Every little bit helps. Monster Sec, thank you for donating again. I managed to get away from 173. I'm in a vent. How did 9939 fit in here? You are having a bad day. And I wonder how you're typing while all this yelling is going on. Mozzarella Kitsune, thank you for your first donation. Grab a snack. Sherman, I get shot because I forgot to hide my tails. That's not good. Dark Duality, there's your message. It was you. It was you who found 2639. Good. Good on you. Thank you for making it happen. They are currently engaging with that standoff. That's good news. Felix, thank you for donating again. Project Artemis was authorized. The Flying Fortress is on its way with the army of mechs to destroy all Chaos and Fortunes. ETA 3 minutes. Oh, sooner the better. Sooner the better. Computer Guy, thank you for donating again. Where are the members of chat that are dragons? That's a damn good question. At least Drak's mom and Dr. Darkstar were here, I think. JJO, thank you for your first donation of today's stream. Grab a snack if you can. Bruh, turn that off. Listen, the alarm blazed until the containment breach is over. That's all. I can't control it. Rebel Commander, thank you for donating again. Anomalous Sports League gives full help on way now. Anomalous Sports League? But I missed my meeting with them. How are they supposed to know to come here? What? Monster Sec, thank you for donating again. Doctor, send some help, please. In Sector 1, help. Comms went out. All right, 2639, divert to Sector 1. Dr. Cullivan, thank you for donating again. Grab an SCP-044 and a few 5969. SCP-044. It's a howitzer. That's a molecular fission cannon. Where can we put that in the site that it wouldn't blow up the whole site? A few 5969. Maybe that'll be more effective. 5969. Power Flower. Collection of hand grenades. When exposed to water, they immediately detonate regardless of the pin. Explosion created standard grenade. Instead of propelling fragmentation, expels a number of seeds that, on contact with solid surface, instantaneously sprout into a variety of flowers. A flower grenade. I mean, does it hurt the people that sprouts them in? Could it distract them so they stop attacking? I mean, yeah, maybe we could do that. Wait, what the hell? What is that? Why is the alarm off? Get me comms, get me cameras, get me anything. What's happening out there? Can I get sound on this one? Is that a ukulele? This camera isn't working. I can't see the face of whoever's on this camera. They're just walking toward the CI guys who have stopped firing. Whoa! Whoa! That's insane. Is that a bloody pulse rifle? Ay, ay, ay. That was horrifying. Glad he's on our side. Okay, Containment Hazard Assessment Team, where are you? Where are you? I had to mute the camera. That's getting a little gory out there, but that is aggressive. Raccoon Dog, thank you for donating again. Trash-related SCPs on the loose. Let me solo them. I wouldn't go out there if I were you at this point. Rebel Commander, thank you for donating again. Don't worry, I have permanent contact with ASL. Okay, if it works. Felix with D&D, thank you for donating again. 404 is here. Many anomalies are being contained. Clone troopers are neutralizing CIA agents. Containment is in progress. Hang on, Sherman, help is here. Yeah, I heard. Monster Sec, thank you for donating again. I managed to get away. I got comms back up. I see you, your guys you sent. I'm hurt. Thank you for sending help. It's okay. It seems like we're doing okay. It seems like the cavalry is here. 1290, estimated 23 uses with 10 fixed before failure. Hey, everyone we get out is a plus. Havoc Pineapple, thank you. The gate is closed. I'm going to go for a sleep for a year. More power to you. I mean, don't go to sleep yet. Let's make sure everything's okay here. Let's make sure that we're all in the clear. Hold on. Someone banged on the door. Give me a second. Authorization code? Alpha Sierra Sierra Hotel Omega Lambda Epsilon. I know that password. Oh, hi. You're Alto Clef. Thank you for your support and helping us out. Ow! Dum de dum dum dum. Dum de dum dum dum. Hey there, chat. Your friend Sherman is going to take a little nap for a while for putting my little girl in the middle of all this trouble.
He'll be talking to you sooner than later. For now, bye-bye.